Hello guys, welcome back to Atoning for Our Sins, an atonement that is becoming more and more comfortable as we build up our resources and stuffs. We're gonna start pretty much where we left off. If you remember in the last episode, I started making golems, chopping golems, and use golems, etc. to try and automate stuff like the gold farm. And then I stopped. I'm just gonna put another gold in here because we will need the look room. Come on, give me another one. Yes. Then we stopped, and since then I just basically spent quite a bit of time making all the sorts of essentia that we are going to need. I've got more of these golems somewhere. I might have done them on camera, I can't remember. And I now have 2 of the golem animation cores harvest. I am going to have to make these 2 into empty to then turn them into loose. This is where I needed the look room. And I think we have 16 of vacuous. We have 17 of vacuous. Yeah, this is quite hard to do. I've also done a bit more decorating on the big Thaumcraft room. Obviously not finished, especially the ceiling. But yes, didn't really do anything much apart from that. But before we start with the Thaumcraft, I want to show you something quite amazing. Really quite amazing and exciting outside. Let me just see, where is the window? Oh, it is night. So let me just sleep. Yeah, and let's sleep, and let's quickly pop outside so I can show you what happened. It was very pleasant and very unexpected. Look at all the riches which surround my place of living now. So what I think happened is that, let me just move this flower. They don't seem to be doing much good. I don't know, this just seems to be particularly badly affected. So I think this is an effect of having the meteor guns, which, if you remember, we made in the last episode. So I thought that these would just give protection from meteors. But I think what is happening, I'm just looking for the second one. I can't find it, but I'm assuming it's that. I've read a little bit about them before putting them on, and I didn't realize quite the implications. But I think what they do is that basically they shoot, so they're not just protection from meteors, they're actually guns. And they shoot meteors that pass overhead. So, well, they fall, their bits fall down on you, even though I have no frame rate, which is why I'm speaking slowly. I'm trying to adjust my speech rate to the frame rate. Oh my god, please don't do this, computer. Please, pretty please. Come on, game. Give me some frames. I just started. I don't want to have to stop right now. Oh gosh, look at that. They fell even on top of all the trees. Well, we'll have to harvest this, and it's gonna be excellent. I mean, no more mining under the ground. Just come up here every once in a while and mine away, I guess. Assuming frame rate thing allows me. And look, they're gems from silence, gems, etc. But anyway, I really want to get the things done, Let me just stop and start again very quickly. Well, and now all of a sudden, okay, I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it's those the chunk wallets. I'm really hoping this is recording. Alright. Yes, so that was fantastic. If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have done it much faster. Because now we're just gonna get masses and masses of resources straight away. Is there some innocent I guess it must be underneath. I really have to dig down and see what's underneath because I keep having things spawning in there. Anyway, let's concentrate on the golems. These things I can do off camera. Ah, but just think of all the resources I can have now. It will be amazing. Okay. 1, 2. First of all, I think let's get a couple of look room and a couple of vacuous, and let's turn a little bit of inventory organization. Let's turn these golem animation cores to... Now I forget where everything is. Let's turn these let's play it safe and empty it before throwing the next bit in. You go here, you come here. Let's get some more water. Come on, water boil. I always forget and I throw things in before the water starts boiling. And then I stand on top of it. And okay. So that's to empty golem animation cores, and this with a bunch of other stuff is going to make us the use. So I think we can use the use animate golem to replant the trees, I hope. Okay, and we can also turn the harvest one to the chop one. And we need these things, and I have one of those axes. And we're gonna have to switch this off and switch it on again, and off and on. Is it on? I do hope it's on. Oh, my computer is annoying me. Wow, it's gonna cost money. It's been switching itself off and claiming. Oh, I do have the red lines. Oh, this is so annoying. Why put the and I don't seem to be able to change it. I mean, I should, but I don't seem to be able to. But it's the chunk border showing key is tied to the key one normally uses for recording. I guess I can change the recording key off. Anyway, less talk, more action. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did not want 9. Well, never mind. I guess we'll have to do with 9. And 4 is not going to be enough. So basically, I need to prepare the things, at least some of the things, for the turning. You come here and you're here. So I have 3 more of these. What can I drop? Let's see. I don't want to drop important things. I guess let's open this bag. A bit of a distraction, but a pleasant one. What did we get? Coins and possibly some gold. I don't know why I did that, because now my inventory is even messier. So these 3, and I've already made the axis of the stream. I think I made the first one on camera in the last episode. Let's put this down here. And let me... Okay, that was bad. It's because I'm wearing this. That was seriously bad. Imagine if I died and the whole episode had to end because I suffocated in the wall. This is, I'm gonna turn the her off, which is possibly a very stupid thing to do, but she annoys me. Yes, so my computer must have found out that I got a new job and he's demanding things. Unfortunately, I don't think he realizes that I don't get paid for the first job until the end of the month. And basically, so we need metal and we need instrumentum. Basically, he keeps switching itself off and telling me that the power supply, the PSU, is faulty and that it's getting, what do you call them when the voltage surges, power surges, and it needs to switch itself off to protect the motherboard. So possibly I shouldn't be playing at all. Okay, is it really? Let's see. Metal, arbor, and this, and we have lots of arbor, and we have metal. I'm just so worried about something going wrong. And it's here. And then let's get one of those. I should make one of those myself because it looks like a lot of fun. And this, and let's hope everything is okay. Let me clear off some space. So if anything happens to fall, okay, but it's presumably had the instrumentum and now it's taking the metal, and there's plenty of arbor. So everything should be fine there. Ah, something's happened. That was quick. Honestly, I don't know why I've always been so afraid. So we need 16, so let's do this again. I don't know why I've always been so afraid of Thaumcraft Infusion. Because really it is rather pleasant. Well, of course these are quite simple infusions. They are, I think, minor or negligible risk of things going bad, of instability. And you, my dear, go here. And you go clickety-click. Oh, if we can just automate. Oh, I did see a little bit of little bit of clickety-click of something going bad. But we do have nothing's falling off. Just a little like a lightning effect. Okay, and here it is. Hey! So this is going to be doing the chopping. Now the other one I want is the use, so we've made this. And we will need Humanus and Machina and Instrumentum. We still... Oh, do you know what? We only have 32 Instrumentum. That is quite bad, I think. And I was making the Instrumentum from from flint, which is not exactly hard to get, but it is a bit of a pain in the neck. So I think I am going to just make one and then make the other one, well, off camera possibly. Where am I going? Let's get the other stuff. So how do you make the golems? Do you just craft them with it? possibly in a, well, clearly you don't just craft them with it. Or maybe you click on them and put them next to a chest that you want them to interact with. It's all coming back to me now. But hold on, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and what was the last one? And 2 of those. Aha. Okay, come on, come on. Come here. Come on. Let me help you. Come on in. Yes. Come to my Narcissus flower. It really likes you. Doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? Flower, why are you not doing your thing? I bet you it's because it's not... Is it not connected to... It should be. Flower, what is the matter with you? Jesus, did you see that fail? I'm giving this flower back. It's not what they told me it would do. Okay. Let's chuck this in here. Oh, Jesus, of course we can't. This is dreadful. And I don't seem to have my rod of the flowers to check it out. Alright, let's concentrate. 1 of those. And 1 of those. And 1 of those. And finally 1 of those. Is that... Yes, and then, and oh dear, I did not bring I didn't bring everything that I needed. So difficult to concentrate. Yes, I need these. Let's put this in here just so I don't get confused. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make more flint for instrumentum. I'm sure there are other things, and I can make flint using Thumbcraft. Or using Botania, but using Botania it requires gunpowder, and even though I've got quite a bit of gunpowder, it just seems like it's not something I want to be doing, using it for, you know, flint. Let's clear up a bit of space. Sadly, this is going to be... Well, we need 8 more bits of flint, I think, to get it to 20, so it will not be difficult to put it all back again. And there we go, the other core. So let's get, I'm sure I had 2 more golems. Where did I leave them? I wonder if I should make a bell or something. Come on, 2 more golems, here they are. And shall we make a chest? Yes, let's make a chest. For that, of course, we need wood. I'm always short of wood, which is why it's gonna be perfect to have an automated farm. I would make this an iron chest, but I am worried the golems will get confused. I mean, I'm sure they won't, but let's play it safe. Okay, so... Ah, Jesus. Wait. Why am I being such a... So, I think, under normal circumstances, I would also need to make a golem to collect the things, but I am just going to use the spare flour that I have. I just need a bit of extra soil for it, don't I? Perfect. And so that's them. And I seem to be missing 2 cores for some reason, best known to myself, and I can't find my magic area entrance. Here it is. Total idiotum. That is me. Completely idiotic. I don't think the vacuum flower needs I don't think it needs vacuum mana, although I think with mana it works better. Okay, magic area is through here. Believe it or not. But really, I think I left the cores in here, didn't I? Yes. Okay, finally, we might be able to do something. Ah, maybe that's another... Okay, so... Ha! Look at this! Things are happening. Oh, he's cutting them from the top down. Wait, I don't want to have this on. Oh, so really, I didn't even need to make... Ah, you are so wonderful. I just love it. Let's make the second one. I didn't need to make 2, really. Oh, but they don't seem to... Okay. Alright, I don't know why that guy was kind of being thick. Let's do the use one. And can I open his... Okay, hold on. Let me just get one of those. Master from this container or something specific. Something specific, this. Okay. Okay, mate, what are you waiting for? Does he need to have them filled? No. Alright, well, it looks like I might need to go and read some more about. Alright, so I figured out what I need to do, and of course I need the Golemancer spell. But something else happened, very weird. I came into the room and all these golems were running around like headless chickens, and in the corner there was a creeper hanging out looking absolutely petrified. And then 2 of the golems ran out in here, And the other golem is in here, but he's not cutting down the trees. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Why you not cut down the trees, huh? But anyway, I think when I can't figure out how the creeper was just standing here. No idea how he managed to get in. I guess hopefully this tiger's eye flower was still keeping him in check. Anyway, let us make the Golemancer's bell, and I think I will be able to click to pick them up. And hopefully, come on, close. Yes, frame rate problems again. I think it's when I run away too fast. It's like it has problems. Oh, yes. And now it's gonna suffocate me. How excellent. Come on, frame. Oh, guys, my computer is misbehaving so badly. It just crashed at the end of that last bit of recording and the save got corrupted. Now, luckily, I have been making regular backups, and I had one that went to I think it was at the beginning of this episode. Oh, come on, where are you going? Come back, idiot. Yeah, so I went to the backup. Of course, I'd lost all the progress I made, and I just couldn't be bothered to redo it again. So I briefly went into creative mode, and I didn't cheat too much. I just basically gave myself those, I gave myself an extra one of those guys, but I had everything to make the core, so I don't think that was too bad. And I think I threw away all the stuff. Okay, so Golemancer's bell. I'm not sure how much of that stuff got recorded before the break, but Golemancer's bell, this is the key to getting these guys. So you right click on them and you right click on where you want them to plant the stuff, and that does it. Let's get a bit of bone so we can see them in action. Oh, I think my flower killed some. Every once in a while I get a there's like a burst of bad guys. There's a burst of bad guys spawning. Oh, that could well be another. Okay, now we don't want to click with the slime ball. Okay, come on you guys. Show me what you can do. Not the brightest really, are they? Look at him. I mean, that guy did do his stuff, but this guy, now he decides to do it. But this guy replanted. And now when this tree is gone, this guy is gonna replant, hopefully. He seems to be a bit confused, but now he goes there and he replants. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. So, basically, the farm is sort of working, and hopefully we will get masses of charcoal so I can feed the botania flowers, the mana production, and also my flying gizmo. The one bad thing, oh no, look, it's back here. Oh, that's because I will have to get rid of this. Yes, if they come too close to this flower, the golems, they die. I wish it only killed like bad stuff. I had a chicken. I found a chicken above, and I was playing off camera. A zombie must have spawned on it, and I really carefully was bringing it down here. Because, chicken, eggs, blah, blah, all the good stuff. And it was sort of following me with the seeds, and we got sort of close to the vicinity of this, and it just died immediately. So this is not a good flower. I wish I could make it so it only killed hostile things. and not my golems, for example. But as long as they're stuck to those two trees, things should be okay. One thing I've seen is that I could use another golem who puts bone meal on these trees, but possibly the better thing to do is to put the agri-carnation, from Botania. I think that makes things grow faster. But anyway, enough talking. I think I will end this episode here before my computer crashes again and look into buying it a power supply unit. I just really wish it could have waited until payday, which isn't that far off. And my first paycheck, that would have been nice to spend that rather than put it on the credit card, but clearly no such luck. Anyway, I should stop babbling here. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.